Hi.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Hi, guys.
Don't kill my vibe.
What up, baby?
We live, baby.
Hey.
What's going on,
How you
guys?
doing?
Got
Where you
to
at?
say to me.
Hey, how you doing? Where you at right now? Like to say hi to you. Let it hi to you. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Welcome to
What you
the
got to say?
podcast.
What you got to say?
Get your
Welcome
shit
to the
together,
Hey.
podcast.
Welcome
Get
to
your
the
shit together,
podcast.
Get your shit together, podcast. What's up, guys? It's a Get Your Shit Together podcast. I am Shepsworth Bentley.
Your girl, Big Mama.
I'm Phil Avocado.
Yeah, what's
We
going
here,
on?
baby.
We live,
We
baby.
live, babe. And Phil is on
shit.
a whole nother
Fuck
level.
you, yo. Stop putting my...
Dicks.
It's on a, like his vibrations completely different because he was being a negative.
I was negative as fuck.
Oh, Lord.
You talking about my vibration?
Our group texts were like
Oh, Lord.
emotional as fuck.
So emotional, like, got this. But he's back on his job, so it's cool.
Back
It's
on the
cool.
ground.
Yeah,
baby,
it was
you know what I'm
April
saying?
1st.
Didn't bring the avocados today.
I did. It's in the car, but you know, shit happens.
They ain't right.
Oh, it's in
so
the
what?
car. It's right there in the car. That's okay. It's cool. No holy guacamole today. What's going on? Welcome back. It's been a while since we've been on.
It has been, hasn't
It's
it?
been a while since we've seen your ass.
I had to go through
Okay.
hibernation hiatus.
So,
Yeah,
I don't know what.
we could have had a fun time together.
did we all need to get our shit together this week, though?
Phil's been on his grown man shit.
Well, I'm gonna wait.
You gotta
I did lose
like-
my wallet. Yeah, I lost my fucking wallet on
Because
Monday.
look at
I'm
the
mad as shit. I was slightly hungover, and it was
Not
7
you
o'clock
didn't
in the
have
morning.
to. I just was saying one of you.
Oh my god.
No, you see how it's like, ooh, there we go. You're magic.
We have our
man.
shit together.
Magic Man, baby, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
Yo,
Why
why
is
is
supposed to y'all do not disturb? It doesn't
know
matter.
what?
It doesn't fucking matter.
He's getting so sensitive about text messages coming up on my phone. Like,
It's okay. Nobody's gonna call. It's fine.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I'm just-
Bring back sometimes.
She lost her ID. Remember?
Damn. No, I really. This
So I had
is.
to take the focus off everything else and put it on her.
Not only did I lose my ID, y'all, like I just found out I lost my ID on my way here. I'm not gonna say I lost it. It's
That's
probably
like the-
sitting
that's- did
right
you-
on my dining room table. Well, this motherfucker doesn't have his entire wallet.
Since Monday.
these motherfuckers need to get their shit together? I took a couple weeks to get my shit together. Last time y'all see me, I was really kind of emotionally unstable. You know what I'm saying? I had to put some tracking devices in people's places and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gotta worry about all that. The cops never found out about it, and everything's cool. So as far as
What?
as far as y'all know, I have an alibi. I mean, everyone knows what I was doing for a couple weeks, right? I was cool. Y'all knew what I was doing. Right?
Actually, I'll say that
Yes,
this
it
motherfucker
is.
was not answering text messages.
Whoa, you
he
gonna start
was.
snitching?
Yeah, sure.
No, I mean, you guys probably think that he's kidding about that stuff. He keeps like social security numbers from his ex-girlfriends. This dude's crazy.
Why would you?
Why would you make that up,
Wait,
Kate?
why would you make that up?
We
I don't
can
know what you're talking
backtrack
about.
to episode 1 when this motherfucker admitted to it.
Where
We
are the
can
receipts?
backtrack.
Hey, look.
Let's all congratulate Phil though, because it is his first time eating a gyro, gyro, whatever the fuck.
I had a gyro for the
How the hell
first
do you
time.
say it?
Gyro.
I said it that way
It's
until-
a
Yeah, I live in
gyro.
Greektown. We gotta say it right.
It's a gyro.
An Eero with
Gyro?
a cucumber
Gyro?
sauce.
Gyro?
It's called
With extra
tzatziki.
cucumber
Gyro.
sauce.
Oh, tzatziki sauce?
Can I get the gyro with the extra cucumber sauce? That's how I used to say.
I got a beer too, guys. You didn't see that. Anyway,
Anywho.
what's good?
Actually, like 70
We just did
times.
homegrown happy hour a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago, which is really cool.
2 weeks ago.
We hosted that. It was amazing. These two lovely people
It's
hosted
been a
with us.
minute.
Yeah, it's been
been
like
a
2
minute.
weeks,
It's
but
been
we
2 weeks.
haven't been. I mean,
Oh.
we were supposed to do opening day, but we got done.
No, we
We
did.
were supposed to do opening day.
I worked
but we didn't do
opening
an
day.
opening day podcast. We were supposed to do an opening day podcast, but we do have
Because you were supposed to be there, man.
hold on. We do have the Anne Arundel County Maryland, what's it called? The Maryland Food Truck Festival coming up. 15,000 people. Most likely we'll be hosting that. We'll be letting you know about that. But just keep up with us, man. Keep up with the podcast. Of course.
Plugging in.
I didn't even know. Now I know.
If you don't know, now you know. You guys can fill
I
out the
can't
blanks.
say it.
Yeah.
No, the past. All right, let's see. So the past 3 weeks. Let's see. We've had a new moon. We've had a retrograde.
Nobody's
We have
gonna understand that,
we have
Bill.
retrograde in Mars in Libra. We have Mercury retrograde. We've also
Yes.
just had a new moon, as well as a solar flare. So the past few weeks, everything cosmically has really been affected.
Stressful for Phil.
Yeah, I'm very like cosmically in tune, and those things affect my emotions. I am ruled by the moon and the sun, and that shit
Wait,
fucks with
time
me.
out.
So
Would me being a Libra rising cause me to have some like hard recent times?
nah.
So it's just
real
me.
serious.
So there's nothing I can blame it on.
No, the problem is, I mean, I don't blame it on anything, but like I know that, you know, when I first started getting into reading like astrology and shit, they were like, yo, watch the moon cycles, pay attention to the moon cycles. I was like, why the fuck I pay attention to moon cycles? And I realized, damn, the moon affects everything on Earth, and so does the sun. So when those things are being weird, then usually I'm acting kind of weird, and I get a little emotional sometimes, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I cried. I watched a couple things. I cried a little bit. I wrote some poems. You know what I'm saying? I slept a lot. I worked hard. Avocados Anonymous had our first show.
They had their first show.
That was
Homegrown
awesome.
Happy
That was
Hour.
a lot
That
of
was
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, Katie got drunk on red wine that she bought.
That I bought because
Whoa.
it was supposed to be an open bar.
It
and
was an
this
open bar, $20.
Open bar. What
And
did
some of y'all
time
paid 10.
out? When you think about an open bar, do you not think about at least having 2 or 3 or actually
They did.
5
They
or
had
more
mad
selections?
fucking-
And I found my motherfucking A cup bra in my pocket.
Oh yeah, she did find that.
It got weird.
It was really weird. I just videotaped it. She pulled it out. I was like, put that shit on camera. Put them on the glass.
Put it on the glass. Put it on the glass.
Sorry guys, I'm just sharing
Get off
this
the
so
phone.
everybody
Not
can watch it.
gonna
Get on
do
the
it.
phone.
He's not gonna do
Get on the
it.
phone.
He's not gonna put it on the glass. Put it on the glass.
Hey, you gotta see through the moderator. Moderator.
So with that, keep sending in topics down on keep sending in topics to GYSTpod in the Instagram or Facebook GYSTpod.
Or just hop in my motherfucking car and fill out that
Yeah,
application.
or hop in the car and fill out his Uber and
Seriously.
fill out the application.
Seriously.
And we're gonna pick your topics and we're gonna watch them. We're gonna read them right here
DM
and talk
him,
about them right here. Slide
and
it.
he'll come pick you
It
up.
goes down in the DMs.
We're good.
So 8:11.
Hey, time doesn't exist.
Time does not
Facts.
exist.
Time does not exist.
You guys want to do this for two hours?
Right.
No, fuck that.
See,
I
yeah,
got
ain't about that life,
the
no
time
more.
doesn't
I think
exist.
I ain't about that life, no more.
I gotta take a nap.
Pull the topics out.
Yeah, put the damn bowl underneath it. Look,
Well,
I'm in
we
charge
already
of pulling
said-
out the topics.
we-
I pull out, you don't pull out.
All right.
What?
Oh my god.
We already
Pray for
talked
this
about our wallets. We got.
Okay, but here's the thing: is that in episode 1, I didn't have my ID or my debit card.
So this is not the first time.
So this is within 2 weeks.
This is not the
This
first
is
time.
not the second or the third time.
Wait, so you lost your ID again?
Right now, I do not.
She's already
have
lost
my
her
license.
credit card like 3 times.
So did you
in the
get
past
it since the
2 weeks.
last time? Wait, what the?
I must have had it
2
recently.
weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I opened up my wallet and it isn't in there. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping it's on my dining room table. We'll find out next week on Thursday, I guess.
We'll
right?
find out next
If
week.
I'm here or-
Tune in next week if Katie, Big Mama Katie, lost her
And
ID.
if I can find my keys to get here. You know.
Get your shit together.
When I was out promoting, I lost my car keys when I was out and had to get my car towed.
What are you
somewhere.
doing, Phil?
That's how he feels about my story. No, but I did. This shit has been happening my whole life.
Phil, you know what you need? You need gloves. You need your gloves again.
I have them. They're in my car. I have them on
This
ML.
dude's
should go get it.
smoking on lemonade.
He really is smoking lemonade.
I can't
So
even
just-
open it. Is this childproof?
This childproof motherfucker right here can't even open the childproof.
It is childproof.
Wow.
I was joking.
I was joking. I knew what I was doing.
Damn, that is childproof though. Fooled me.
Oh wait, did we congratulate you yet? We congratulate Phil. Everybody, I want you to clap for Phil if you're watching right now because He just had his first. Did we say his
Yeah,
first euro? What did we say about that?
Oh, the euro.
He just had his first.
Oh my gosh.
He had his
get over
first
it. He
fucking
should've had it 10
euro,
years
gyro,
ago.
whatever today. So congratulate that motherfucker for that shit.
It's just lamb.
It's lamb. It could be lamb chicken. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me catch you up on how David needs to get his shit together.
How you doing? Because
He ate a whole pound burger. This motherfucker's a vegetarian.
Pescatarian. Yes. Okay.
But he
yes,
ate ground
I did.
beef.
I ate it in like 2 minutes.
But he
I'm not
ate
gonna
ground
lie. It's out to the public now.
Less than
I
2
cheated,
minutes.
and not gonna lie, this isn't the first time I
He
cheated.
was scared
recently.
he was gonna throw up.
I was drunk. I was scared I was gonna throw up, but it was fun. It was a fun night.
Really
it was
should
cool.
talk about opening day. We were dancing in an alley with a
Oh my
whole
God,
bunch
the
of
snaps.
crazy white guys.
Yo,
Oh
it was
my
crazy.
gosh.
Everybody was just looking at me like, you danced. I'm the
And
only
he
black
did.
motherfucker there. Because it was just like, this other black dude
There was
dancing.
a
They
couple
couldn't
of
be
you.
like,
There was a couple of y'all out there in the cut nodding your heads at each other like, yeah, we in here. Seriously though, I feel I have gained 5 pounds in the last 3 days. Y'all don't know this, but I have been stressed, and when I'm stressed and uncertain about shit, I lose weight. But me being small, I only have one thing going for me.
because we're back on this
My
podcast
booty.
April shit.
My booty.
Well, yeah, that's
and
it.
it's gone.
Oh, well.
And it's
She be
fucking
alright.
gone. I've got stretch marks on A-cup boobs. What you know about it?
I'm not know none of shit
It's
about
not
that.
funny,
What
though.
you know about it?
What you know about it? I gained 5 pounds and I'm eating 2 pudding cups a day. I'm not shitting you.
Pudding cups.
Look.
Pudding cups. You know
look.
she country.
I'm gonna tell you something.
As
My
fuck.
daughter's pudding cups, I ate all of them.
How you eat your daughter's pudding cups?
No,
Yo,
look,
she probably mad as shit right now.
Look, my man got mad at me and he said, "Why the fuck did you eat her pudding cups?" Like he bought them for her, and I asked. I was like, it was nighttime, right?
She gotta
And
have a little walkie-talkie, like,
I'm
yo, don't
I'm
go to
like,
pudding
hey.
cups. I hear
I'm
you.
like, hey, can I have the pudding cup? And yeah, fine. After the second, I'm like, come on. And I said, I'm the fucking adult. And I'm an adult. I should get the pudding cup. And so I went out to Target and I bought a family pack of pudding cups. And I came in and I was like, and
I got my own pudding cups.
no, I didn't say my own. I said, it's the family pudding cups. And you know I'm the only person eating these pudding. I bring 2 a day to work, and I'm vanilla and chocolate, eating them both. Doesn't matter.
That's how she likes it. She likes to swirl.
We
Yeah.
look like a family pudding cup. We look like a family pudding cup. Family pudding cup.
Hey, time out.
Oh shit, is that Bill Cosby?
I don't know
I don't
family
like
pudding
your
cup
shirt.
having to do with that. Why?
Cause look, it's family.
I'm a cheetah. But like, yo, at least I admit it. If I admit it,
Did you just say, at least if I admit it?
if I admit it, is it really cheating?
Oh.
Is it
my-
cheating
If
if I
she
admit
Yes,
accepts
it's still
it,
cheating.
no.
It's just
No.
not lying.
If she accepts it. If the
First
chick
of all, I
accepts
don't have a
it, then
girlfriend,
it's
so
not
I'm not cheating. But still.
It's only cheating if it's not accepted and you do it. But if your girl accepts that you did something with another woman, then it's not cheating.
It's not cheating?
It might be.
So
like,
what if I told her
unmedicated.
up first?
You weren't open.
What if I told her up first? If I told her up front and she was okay with it, would I be okay with wearing the shirt?
Then you wouldn't be a cheater, though.
Exactly. But I want people to have the shock value of the shirt, though. So I like
Well,
the shirt.
you're gonna
I got
get
it from
the
a
shock
bar I
value.
used to work at. And I'm not gonna say the name of the bar, but the bar has something to do with the shirt. So that's where I got it from. But it always gets in people's heads. I
I'm
love it.
sure that David's wife someday is going to be like, yeah, I just
I'm never
remember the
gonna have
first
a
day
wife,
we met.
guys.
He was wearing that I'm a cheater
wife?
shirt. He was wearing that I'm a cheater shirt,
fuck
and
is
it
that?
is. I knew he was the one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, David's like, ha ha, she already knows. Because I
Wife?
put the shirt
What's
on
that?
that day.
I don't even know what that's gonna be. Maybe one day. What
You-
about January?
He just said that he was going to get his wife in jail.
I'm gonna propose to my future wife in January.
Damn.
So how do you who's his wife? Can we?
No, I don't know who she is. Neither do y'all, and she don't know who she is yet either.
Wow.
You don't.
Somebody's a dreamer.
I mean, I
over
might
here.
know, you know
this
what I'm saying?
dreamer guy.
You
He's
know
a
what I mean?
dreamer.
Hey, look.
I see. I mean, actually,
Dream
I
big,
do.
not
Like,
alone.
I like it when he says this weird, deceptive. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I gotta think about it. Are you gonna be leaving the country?
20 questions.
I know.
Let's
Are
all
you-
Yes,
just
I will
leave
be
this
leaving the
fucking country. Let's leave the country together, guys.
Pause. We gotta
Leave
pause
the
this. This
fucking
throws me
country.
off. I gotta. Where's the piece of
Are any of you
paper?
guys? Are any of you guys down with
I
that?
gotta connect the
No,
dots.
you're not connected dots.
If you don't marry him, just know you are.
All right, we're
never
doing the
coming
Mary
back.
Mary Phil
You ain't
Mary
never
Phil
coming back.
campaign. I've actually never seen Evan
you know
already
that?
though.
Excuse me.
There you go. Big Mama Katie, ladies and
Big
gentlemen.
Mama Katie.
Big Mama Katie.
Big Mama Katie. Oh.
Then don't support Chris
You got a
Brown.
surprise guest,
You got a surprise
guys.
guest.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Who is
Wait,
it?
everybody have to sleep.
I'll do it. He fucking hears this now.
He's not gonna care.
Get up. What's up, Daddy? Yeah, we're just fucking doing this. It was a surprise guest.
It's good.
It was amazing.
I'm amazing.
It's amazing.
I got the
Get the
topics.
fucking topics.
The
So you
topics.
guys may or may not see.
Topics. 45, 47 topics.
He's got the topics.
We got 'em in this
Topics.
bowl. We ain't got no
Topics.
avocado today. This in the
Topics.
car. It
We
ain't
don't
ripe
give a
anyway.
fuck. We
So we
don't
talking
give a
about
fuck.
some topics
We don't
instead.
Alright,
Who will start? Let's see.
Big Mama Katie.
Big Mama Katie, start with the topics.
We didn't really go over these things.
You didn't have to go.
You don't have to go over them. That's the point.
I don't know about y'all.
I want to know what
but
everybody
I
else is saying,
pre-plan
but you guys are way
everything.
too far away. So I hope everybody's saying positive
Damn,
things. So,
we're-
alright.
I don't want to go that deep in the
The
beginning.
what you?
You will never know. Okay, cool.
What is it?
Dave.
No, it's not for Dave. It's
Why
from
does that have to
Dave.
be Dave?
Because the nigga's name was Dave. I don't know.
sorry.
I'm Chef Swift Bentley on camera. Okay, guys? Thank you.
What?
Chef Swift Bentley
So,
on camera.
oh yeah. No, look, Dave. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It had nothing to do with you. Stop.
It's-
Stop making it all about yourself.
It's always about me.
It is always about you.
Alright, you
It's
start.
gonna
so-
be me.
You are the earth.
Da-da-da-da-da. It might be hurt, babe.
So
And that's no lie.
What the fuck?
How thick is too thick?
How thick is too thick?
Okay, and
Dave wants to know how thick is too
yeah,
thick.
you should be reading.
You need to learn how to read
And
properly.
who's
Practice
Dave? Do you
makes perfect.
remember?
I don't remember Dave.
Okay, so how thick is too thick? I tell you what, I'm not thick enough, so I can't fucking relate. Y'all start.
Okay. Well, I don't know. That's kind of subjective. So your too thick may be different from mine, but I like them kind of. I like them. I like my girls a little bit small, but have a little bit of a butt on them. So like maybe like I don't know. I can't even think. Like just medium thick. Like
Medium thick.
Medium
2
thick.
weeks ago, he was leaving.
That's my shit. Yours
he
could
was
be
leaving
different.
with a thick,
Are you still
beautiful,
recording
thick
audio?
woman.
Are you still
Dude,
recording
okay,
audio?
time out. You
What?
Are you still recording audio?
Yeah.
okay? So after homegrown, you weren't wanting to leave with a really bad thick chick. That
She
looked
wasn't
no-
like that thick.
Oh, shit. She was
think
wearing
you
the
are.
red. Do you remember the girl with the red dress, like
The
the red
fuck?
outfit at homegrown? Excuse me. Hold your nose.
Alright, sorry about that.
Wait, the gray girl. Huh?
Homegrown. He was feeling this girl with a red dress.
I know. I
Or
talked
his
to her
red
before.
outfit.
I knew who she
no,
was.
I know, but she was thick. That's my point. Is she was thick. So I'm just saying, like,
Who?
It just
I don't
depends.
know who
Like
she is.
you gotta be. You just gotta
But you
be
don't
like
remember
kind of
seeing
right. Like you. Don't, I just don't want you to be like sloppy. It doesn't really matter how thick you
Yeah.
are. I just don't want you to be sloppy with it.
You don't
Same
want
thing for
grease
skinny and
stains
small
on
girls
leggings.
too. Same thing for skinny and small girls too. I don't want you to be like sloppy with it. Just like just clean shit up. Like you can be as thick as you. I've seen thick girls kill it, sexy as shit. So just do you, boo boo. Do you, boo
Do
boo?
you, boo boo? You are beautiful no matter who, what shape, who you are. It is what inside that matters most of
Yeah,
all,
girl.
always. But
preach.
oh, I know
Yeah,
it's not
girl.
from me, but it was.
Oh, see that you ain't got no nipples.
Wipe your damn eyebrows off. Look at your face now. Look at you. You can't even frown.
I would be childish and run off. I melted.
Too thick for me is I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like it's for me it's part of me is like man like sexually. Then part of me is like wow like you can just be thick if you want to be thick. But too thick I like curves. So I mean like you can be thick and curvy. But I think too thick is when it just becomes like you know a health. Cause I don't know.
Hey, how thick?
Hey,
Hey,
Katie, wait. You want to get in this? You want to get in
How-
this?
Yeah, all right. You say that.
You wanna
How
get in
thick?
this real quick?
How
You wanna get in
thick
this?
is too thick?
How thick is too thick? So this is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
boy. This is my boy, my roommate, my homie Danny Goodman.
Creepy.
Say what's up,
Danny.
Danny.
Man, when you really gotta dig for it, that's when it's too thick.
When you really got to dig for it, that's when it's too thick.
That
Yo!
And then he walks off.
And then when you gotta dig
then
for
he
it, that's
walks
too
off.
thick.
Hey.
That's my beer.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's too thick. So
How thick is too thick? When you look at a woman and you wonder, does she smell real bad?
Yo!
Like, does she? Like, you
Does she
question
stink?
it. Where you're
I
like,
said,
I
don't
wonder
make it
if-
sloppy.
I wonder if, like, in the summertime, and you're just like,
Don't
damn,
make it
those,
sloppy.
those leggings are holding in some massive
yo.
crevices. They are high.
Yo.
When he said, when you can't dig it out. That's why I'm like,
can't
yeah, when you
dig
can't
it
get at your office, you know you've been sitting there for 7 hours. You know you don't get up. You know you don't go take a bathroom break, no nothing. You ain't drinking enough water.
Get off your phone, Dave.
We need you to be here, engaged.
I'm always here.
You're not here. You were there.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, next topic.
You know they used to perform together. I can only fucking imagine. Yeah.
I know I'm about to
yeah.
get he'll miss like shit. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, from Quinn. I picked him up today earlier.
It's a weird
from
name.
it may have been Quentin. I don't know. I think it was Quentin. He wrote
Or
Quentin.
maybe it was Quinn.
Quinn's cool.
Quentin's cool. I picked him up from the city, from the visitor center today in Baltimore. Driving in traffic, it sucks. Driving in traffic, rush hour. Anyway, his question was, when do you know a relationship is over? From Quinn.
That's a great question. And there's nothing done, like nobody did anything to the relationship. It's when you don't get excited about laying next to the person. You know what I mean? Like you just wake up and you're like, oh, instead of being like,
You
oh,
again.
my girl's home. I'm about to go home to my girl, be like, oh, my girl's home. Or my guy's home. Or whoever you date. Like, you're just not excited. You know what I mean?
I
Sometimes
disagree.
love is like gets too much and it could be like an attachment after it's love. Nobody loves each other anymore. You're just used to and attached to each other. And that's when the relationship is fucking over. Go ahead, Katie.
No,
I
I
know you
can see.
disagree.
I can see that part about it, getting comfortable. But like when you're with somebody, you're always gonna have times when you don't like that person. Sometimes you're like, oh, I gotta go home. Like it happens. I think in any like you're married. If you listen to podcasts about relationships, like there's so much information about getting through those tough times because when you live with anybody or with anybody like that, you're gonna get on each other's nerves.
If the cons, if like those times where you're not happy to come home to somebody or not happy to see somebody outweigh the times that you are, then that's a problem. Like
Yeah, no,
you
that's
get
a
mad
good
at some like little shit that they do, or like they didn't wash a dish or something like that. Instead of being you start yelling at them for that shit. There's a problem.
Relationship is over for me. It is when and I'm like real selfish with shit. Like I will come off as if I'm trying 100%, and I will. It's not even like come off as trying. I mean, I do 100%, even though my care level is getting less and less, and you'll never know. Because I promise you one thing, when I walk away, I'm going to protect myself, and I'm not going to give one fuck. I will be and you'll be like, whoa, what just happened? But it's because I don't care anymore. And when is a relationship really over? When you are so unwilling to, when you are so unwilling to continue on, like you're unwilling to make it better, like constantly arguing or mad about everything, when you're not coming up with solutions anymore, then that's when it's over. Do better.
Good shit. I like that.
Relationships, for me, are
Excuses.
usually over when the police show up and they take me away. Because, see, these motherfuckers all emotional Virgo shit. I'm a crazy ass Cancer.
You said the police.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
how it
good,
happened
man.
last time. Her and her mom had to show up, and her mom tried to fight me too. So that's how I know when the relationship's over, because you ain't getting away from me that easy.
Guys,
I'm
I'm
crazy
going
as
in the
shit.
sunken place. I'll be back.
You better take a nap. Yeah,
Take
stay
a
over
nap
there.
in the sunken place.
Psych, nah, actually,
Well,
actually,
Katie's taking a-
that's all jokes. That's all jokes. I really, jokes aside.
all jokes about police and
Jokes
assault
jokes aside.
and
Let me-
restraining order.
No,
I want to pick a
let me finish.
No, not now.
Just pay attention to what I gotta say.
I'm listening, bro.
You playing with the cars and
I think
you do that shit when
I
you.
think you
I'm like a
should
doodler.
shut out
I'm like
before
a
I go get
doodler.
my motherfucking cheesesteak and start eating it. 'cause
Don't
I'm-
eat your
I'm a-
cheesesteak.
Smack you with a cheesesteak.
Don't eat your
I think a relationship is over when the cons outweigh the pros, and when you're coming up with when you're constantly trying to work things out and it's not working, and it's just to a point and neither party is listening. It's just a matter of like some things. What is one of those quotes? It's people are in your lives for seasons or reasons. So some people come into each other's lives
Very
for,
fucking true.
you know, see, it might just be a time, basically a time, or it might be for like a purpose. You know what I mean? So it's like for, you know.
I feel like there's a third one. For
Lifetime.
a season, reason, or for a lifetime.
For a lifetime.
Yeah.
When it's over, you know, it's over. But I mean, like, it's just,
Let it go, guys.
Let it go. Let it go. Elsa, come Elsa.
I will never let go.
Oh shit, not you, Mo. Let go out of here. Elsa.
Elsa. Hey, Elsa, come on in here.
She's scared.
She ain't thick enough.
Oh, Lord.
Thick enough. Get your shit together.
Get your shit together,
Get your
Quinn.
shit together.
Get your shit together with whoever this person
Yeah,
is that
I
you
know.
figuring
When
out the
the
relationship.
relationship is probably over, when you're questioning your Uber driver, when is the relationship really over?
Why you gotta slide kick them like that? No. Damn. They gotta start putting fake numbers and fake names in. What are you
I
doing?
know. I was cooking it
I
up.
thought you was cooking it
In the
up.
kitchen was cooking
Yeah.
like a stir fry.
Hey.
Cook it like a
Stir fry. Hey, in the kitchen was cooking like a stir fry. Hey.
Yeah.
Wow! Bam! Emerald Lagasse in
He
there.
had a motherfucking wop. What?
Hey.
All right.
Look at the flick of the
Cooking up
wrist.
that guap.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the.
Oh, ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, where's my cheese?
All right, so we're gonna pick another
No
topic.
eating.
Are you serious?
no
you
eating.
know what?
No
you
eating.
know what?
She's trying to eat.
I'm an adult.
Go ahead and eat. Go ahead and eat.
I'm an adult. I can
We're just gonna I'm gonna move this over so everybody can watch what she has.
Watch
so
me
she can
smack.
eat.
And I'm looking at you. This
All right,
is
guys.
childish. It's got cheese and it's
I'm
gonna
about to put
fall
my
in
foot in her
David's.
fries.
He really did. All right, next topic. Next topic. Next topic. Chef Bentley is picking the next topic, and it is how to respond to a dick pic.
Ah, who's that from though?
Paula, Nona, and Katie.
Oh, Paula, Nona, and Katie.
It's a group of girls that asked this.
Man, shit.
I didn't know there was anybody under
Yes,
30 named Paula still. So cool. Cool. Hi, Paula, Nola, Katie.
Oh, and it's me, Katie.
How do
I was
you
there.
respond to a dick pic? All right, Katie, you start with that one.
One, it depends on who it is. But let's just say it's one that is not reciprocated, which I would say is most of the time because women are not just out there like, oh, I wish you would send me a dick pic. No.
Maybe
We
some
don't-
are.
No.
You know,
No.
like
No, I don't think any
No.
women are.
Just give it
Nope,
to
not
you,
one.
No.
And,
Not
and-
one.
and if you thought,
No.
think again. Think about the last one you sent. What was
I've
her
never
response?
sent a dick pic
What
in
was
my
her
life.
response? Like, that's my face. What I'm
Give me
saying
one.
is that it's
She
either
let-
that
she
they're
wanted-
solicited or they're unsolicited. And most of the time, we don't want them. That's all I'm saying is so how to respond to a dick pic? Don't.
Solution: how
Don't
about just
feed
not
into
send
it.
dick pics?
Apple has changed the game. And
What do you
y'all
mean?
don't realize how Apple has changed the dick pic game. I'm gonna give you my dick pic secret.
Dick
I don't
pic
respond
secrets.
to dick pics because I don't get them. But how I would respond to a dick pic is probably save it and then forward it to somebody else from a different number to fuck with somebody. Like I would send it to like they'd be like I send it to Dave from Katie's number.
So fuck. I would be so.
What's the dick pic secret, guys? Anybody wants to know how to send a successfully unsolicited dick pic? So Apple
Successfully solicited?
unsolicited.
Well, because
So, look-
unsolicited dick pics are bad.
But check it out. This is how you do it.
Okay.
All right.
She's taking notes.
Apple
Okay.
has on the iMessage now. You have a way to do an invisible ink message. So you take the dick pic,
Apple has
send it.
She's really writing this down.
Messages.
Invisible ink messages, right? So you send the dick pic with the invisible
Ow.
ink, and then you have to swipe it away to reveal the picture.
Oh, don't you have something like that?
I can't do it on my old ass phone.
Yes, you
Shut
can.
up.
Is that yeah, bro?
Absolutely.
If you have the update, you can do it.
Oh,
But
shit.
anyway, Apple has changed the invisible
They
dick
changed
pic
the
game.
dick-
I feel like I just schooled a whole a generation of Apple users to like, hey guys,
Oh, we in the same generation took
dick pic game just got changed. Quote that shut word.
no more limp dicks.
Paula, Nona, Katie, thanks for the question.
Wait, time out.
What is-
What were y'all doing together questioning this dick pic thing? That's what I
Somebody
really
must have
know.
sent
What
them
the
a dick
fuck
pic. They were
is
just
our
like,
Paul-
it's an
no,
Asian guy.
Paula, Nona, and Katie. What I want to know is how many dick pics are you getting? And how do you respond? That's what I really want to know.
Comment below.
Calling on the occasion.
How
many dick pics are y'all
She
getting?
cares.
Time out. Beer break.
There's no beer break. Stop throwing at the camera, man.
I don't have another beer.
Do you not have one?
I just think it's cool. I like when people do
get a
things
beer.
with the camera.
Beer break. Beer break.
So yeah, so we have what you chilling, Phil?
I'm waiting for you. Get lost.
Hold on, I gotta put my lip gloss on.
All right, so
Real nice, real nice.
I wish y'all could see this shit.
So my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool.
She thinks she
All
cute.
the boys be
She's
popping.
literally putting on her
They
lip gloss,
chase me
man.
after school and they be loving it.
Nobody
they be
chasing
loving
you.
it.
After
Loving it.
school,
They
during
be
school,
loving it.
after work, non-work.
I didn't even go to school, really. I was never really in school. Let me think. Whatever. That's
So,
what you got 2 hands for.
yeah, sure. All right.
all right. Tasia T.
Tasia.
You're on a
Oh,
psych.
Tasia
You're on a
Tell us
psych.
about Tasia.
Don't worry about what. Let me finish the question and shit, man. Wait. No, I picked her up from University of Maryland Medical. She kind of looked like my cousin Serena, or not Serena, Tasha, and I thought that she was like, she looked like my cousin at first. I was like, yo, and then she was like, I was like, that's not you. But anyway, yeah, she was cool.
I was
That makes
trying
it
to play it
so
off. You thought she was
awkward
bad
that
as
you
shit.
just related her to
Is
your
that Tasia
family
T you
member.
saying something?
I said, what? Let me see what you're talking about. Damn my God!
This dude is crazy.
I'm crazy as shit.
Like we weren't on the
Motherfucker.
phone. Oh, Tasia.
Tasia.
Let me get your number.
Tasia, you
if
might
he
be able
already
to get
did
it, girl.
Wow.
I have no clue who you are. So.
All right, so her question is: you're on a psychotic killing spree. What songs are you playing during your slayings?
Probably Zombie by the Cranberries.
Really?
Oh, that's some deep
That's the
shit.
song that's playing during
That's
your
some
zombie. That's
Yeah.
what are you using to kill people with? What weapon are you using?
I
I already know what mine is. You want to know what mine is?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
I mean, like this. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Is
Get
it
my
any-
damn
is it any weapon?
No,
Look at
but
that flick of
again,
the
you're
wrist.
thinking.
Look
Listen,
at the
this.
flick of the wrist.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
I would do like a tank with like 2 extra machine guns on the top and like a big ass long like machete type thing at the top too. And
This
just,
is
like,
not
just
Grand
swing
Theft
around
Auto.
like this. Just swing around like this.
Oh my God.
Probably I'll run around with something stupid like a piece of like a pair
We're
of
not. The
scissors.
question is not
That's
about the
scissors.
fucking. This is on a whole nother
I'm
topic.
zoning out.
You asked me what weapon I
Yo, that was supposed to be a
Alright.
quick question. The real
Oh.
question is what
Like a
songs are
piercing.
playing.
I would be
The-
listening to System of a Down and their whole
Wake up! Wake up!
bounce.
They saw what mine would be. I have 2 songs because I've already thought y'all didn't even try to think about what songs. Y'all
He
were just
cheats
like,
because his Uber clients get.
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
'cause he has
shit.
extra
I
time.
got
He has
this
extra time to
today.
think.
You all saw it. You all had the
You
time.
have this is motherfucking Tasia T, and he had a special experience.
Yeah, I know.
with
He
her.
probably had
knows
a
her
real
question
special
up and
I don't
down.
know.
They probably
We
had an
discussed
in-depth.
it.
They probably had an in-depth conversation about it.
Real
Everything.
shit.
They probably got a whole playlist of what songs are you playing while you're killing people.
Wow.
Tasia T and Phil sitting in a tree. KILLING.
I'm done. I hate you, yo. Hashtag white people. Anyway, can I choose my songs? Have y'all chose songs?
No.
Are you
I
done
didn't
choosing?
choose a song.
Then hurry the fuck up because
I
y'all.
don't know. I'm confused.
Phil,
I'm taking my
she chose her
time.
songs. She chose her songs. You go.
Oh yeah, System of a Down. I did. Do your thing.
So yeah, I got 2 songs because alright, this is 2 songs. Alright, cool. So the first one would be Ace of Spades by Motorhead because that's the fucking. It's the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. I mean, if you like to gamble,
That'd be a good song to kill, too.
that'd be
I said-
fun as
What
shit.
What weapon though? Like a chainsaw. Like
Yeah,
Oh,
chainsaw.
oh, yeah.
Chainsaw for sure. But number two song. All right, so I got 2 songs. This is one. That's the real violent, aggressive one. But then I have the second song, and that's the more like creepy kill people.
Like suffocate them and wrap them up their bodies. I'd be like, yeah, that's like the crazy Phil just went crazy, and now he's wrapping up the body in saran wrap and suffocating them, and he's Dexter style.
Like that's if I was Dexter style killing people, I'll play that. Yeah, so that'd be my two songs. See, y'all suck. Y'all didn't even try to think about the songs. Y'all, Tasia T.
Tasia T. That's all I got to say.
Tasia T.
Whatever. Thanks for that dope ass question,
Y'all
Tasia.
are probably gonna go kill some people.
He won't be emailing you. He'll be calling you later. Because apparently,
yo, chill. I'm trying to figure out why y'all niggas just put me on blast.
I'm just like, no, because we your friends.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on
We
blast.
fucked up.
But it was cool. He made I mean, whatever. You know, it's funny. It's funny. You know,
That's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be your
I didn't mean
wife
to put you
in
on
January.
blast.
So
Wifey.
he's getting married in January. Tasia
like
T.
her. No,
Watch.
wife.
And then this will be in the wedding video. All of this.
Don't
watch this shit.
Because my friends are assholes.
Please don't watch it. They fuck my I can't tell them nothing.
Who's that?
Oh, is it me?
Okay.
Let's
do it.
All right.
It's almost been an hour now.
Allison C. Do you remember Allison?
Yeah, Allison. Well, Dave, do you remember Allison?
Oh, I did? Really? I was supposed to know her?
Yeah, you don't know Allison C?
Shit, we had a lot of fun. Not together, but never mind. We'll talk about that on a different show. Anyway.
Once you go black, do you and can you go back? Well.
The
question all the white boys want to know.
And apparently the white girls.
Katie, you should start with that one.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Katie, how about
So, white men hate me. White men hate a girl like me. Let me tell you, back in 2010 was when I made the switch, and I gotta say it like that.
The switch.
I'm not shitting with you.
when I made the switch.
The switch.
I'm not shitting with you.
You know, back when it sounds like you were like an interview or something. Back when I made the switch.
Y'all don't know me from like before. And like,
actually.
so that's you knew me as a like 18-year-old Katie, but nobody in high school thought I was gonna make that. And I'm a small town girl, like.
That's a no. She probably would have voted.
So point blank, when I was 18, I moved immediately. So like, once you go black, I never went back. And can you? I don't know, because I what white guys are just
I like what I like.
A little upset. You know, imagine how he
Let
feels.
them be upset.
The white guy before I just transformed into mixed baby world. Yeah, he's.
What do you think? I mean, is this a question for us?
I mean,
okay? Yeah, it is because you know they be fucking with them white girls.
Whoa!
I mean, I've heard of.
I go back and forth. I personally.
They like this.
Would you hold my hair back? Do you want to play with my hair? Pull my long luscious hair, baby.
I love the white girls. White
She's not wrong.
girls.
She's not wrong.
I love all girls.
I mean, I'd say.
And no, and I can and have
white women
gone
just
back from
happen to
going
like
black.
me.
But I am black, so.
You can't go back.
But do girls, let's say after dating somebody like you or me as a black person, would they go back to, like, do they go back? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think so. I think maybe they go back to try it. Not gonna lie. I dated this one girl, she was white, and she said that to me. She was like, I'm gonna let you know right now, as a woman, as a white woman, all white women think or fantasize about having sex with a black guy. At least that.
And it's kind of weird because it's like they're people too, yo. They're people too. Like, you don't have to fantasize or dream. They're all out there waiting for you. Waiting for you.
Knock on the door. We are waiting for you. For the choice is hers and his. Three's company too.
But seriously.
Right. Next one. Wait,
you can go back.
I mean, obviously you can.
You can. Nobody's holding you.
Do you want to?
Yeah, nobody's holding you back.
It's up to you.
Like, you can't be like, please, can I go back to my OG race? And they're like,
Don't
no.
go back.
No. Well, actually, my family would beg to differ. That's how they treat me. No, you've already... Don't come back.
You've crossed the threshold. You can't come back.
Yeah.
So long.
You're way too far.
You've gone too far. We cannot accept you anymore.
Stay on that island. You do not pass go.
You can never come back to whites
Don't
only.
come back over here now, boy.
Just to give you an idea, my grandma once said, "No,
Grandma.
Katie, I just had to stop going to the JCPenney. There's too many Mexicans there. I just can't do it. I gotta go to the one an hour away." I'm like, yeah.
Damn.
What?
That's how my grandma
Y'all come back down
said
here,
shit
y'all
like
know
that
what I
before
mean?
too. She's like, I can't stand all these goddamn white people. I'm like, yo, old racism is funny as fuck.
I have a lot of appointments with older people, and I tell you what, some older people do not like me.
I tell you what, yo, I love that you still say that.
I tell you
I
what.
tell you what.
I tell you what.
All right.
I tell you what. So who lives in Towson? Emily Witkowski.
Emily's the
What's
shit,
his
and
name?
Brooke, and the other show that I forgot her fucking name real quick. Aaron
Towson
too.
Life.
I picked them up like my first Uber ride, and then they hit me up again. It was like, yo, come pick us up again. They were visiting for spring break or some shit, and we drove around and dropped them off. And what was the question?
Time out. I'm sorry. I gotta say this because I blanked out in the last one before we do the new one. It's gonna be so funny if Phil ends up marrying a white girl because her name will be it'll be something like Lisa Lynn.
Don't put my full government out there. My last name is fucking Avocado, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And every white girl want her last name to be avocado.
Contagious.
The fuck?
You ain't wrong.
Can't chill. I can't even email this shit to people no more.
The topic is Towson Life. What
know.
about Towson Life? I mean, I don't anymore. Back in the day, especially Phil, especially me and you, we had some good Towson times.
When I met you were living in Towson.
I was living in Towson,
Yo,
partying in Towson.
We made a song called Towson
Two-Step.
Shout out to Matt Doherty.
Your Towson Life was amazing.
Was
Like,
it a dance with
oh, it was so much fun. We did nothing but party and have fun. And
Really? So you did a Towson two-step
The
song,
Towson
but
girls
you didn't make
back
a
then.
motherfucking dance to it?
You know,
we should have made a dance to
The
it.
dance is when you stumble out the bar, you don't
That
know
is- oh,
where
yeah,
you
that's
are.
right, that's right.
That's the Towson two-step.
When you stumble out the bar, you don't know where you are. That's a Towson two-step. The Towson two-step.
When you get a chick from Dickies just to get a little quickie, that's a Towson two-step. Towson two-step.
Well, he's just still there though.
Dickie's still there. What happened to CBPs? That's when it burned down
Yeah.
the first time.
If y'all don't remember what
That's
CDPs
cool.
right now. I
Collabing?
got locked up in Towson,
Yeah, we
guys.
collab with her.
Damn, you did get locked up.
I did.
Get your
It was.
shit
I literally. They took me away
Get
right
your-
there.
Get your shit
We were
Yeah.
at work like.
I was gone for.
We
I was
were at
only gone
work
for like a
like,
month.
where's David? Seriously, I'm
I
not
forgot
even
who
kidding. We
found
were
out. I
like
forgot how
freaking
you
out.
were going for
Where's
60
I
days.
think Alexa. No, Alexa. I think Kaya told everybody.
It doesn't matter. One day can kill somebody. One
I mean,
day.
it was only.
He could have died.
It wasn't in like prison, y'all. It was.
That nigga was in the fucking
could've
detention
gotten
center.
shanked.
in
I
Cali.
was in.
He stole a phone and was able to start texting us, and he was so scared. He said he cried some nights, and he had to make a makeshift
You
shape
are lying.
out of duct tape, a tampon from one of the correctional officers, and
Yeah, I had to protect myself in there. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta hit the biggest dude next time he comes at you. You know what I mean? Word, brother.
Well, you were the tallest.
I'm just lying. You the sheep,
Boy.
boy. Wow. yeah. He said.
It's not.
Is this ending really? Oh my God! That's it. Oh!
Why your breath smell like cheesesteak?
I should eat some more of my cheesesteak.
Shit. Yo, all I know is
Because
Towson
now-
has changed a lot since
It really
he was there,
has.
for real.
But go check out that song Towson Two-Step by Team Flex. It's
Towson's
fucking
fun. I
hilarious.
go out there sometimes.
Bro, I used to be hopping from the colonies to
Yeah.
Kenilworth to motherfucking
Isn't that
where
We
else?
started fires in
he
Towson.
started fires in Towson.
I was a
that's
home wrecker in Towson.
No, you were a homewrecker in Towson. No.
I set the quarters on fire.
Two
Yo,
Home wrecker?
I fucking lived at the
Yeah.
promenade when it first got built. I never.
Yeah.
Palisades got the. I know.
You
On
did.
Instagram.
Your one told me like.
Here. Well, put that away and let's get the topic.
That's the
Next
problem.
topic, guys. Next topic.
That's the problem. Men telling women to not eat fattening food
Oh,
because
Lord.
they want us to abide by
Oh,
a certain
God.
weight limit.
You guys,
and it
I'm gonna get
sickens
so
me.
many. I'm gonna get so
It
many
sickens
comments
me,
on
this
this one.
man. Always commenting about my weight.
I was more concerned about your arteries and your health.
You just started. You
Suck
done, you
on
done
these.
started something already.
Gotta be starting something.
Yeah. Do you want-
Stuck
do
on
you want
what?
some of these?
Well, stuck on what? You stuck on what, Gabe?
What?
Huh? This.
Let's see. What is more important?
Apparently, right?
What What is more important, education or creativity?
Creativity.
Damn. Creativity.
Education is important, but like, what are you educating yourself on? Really, you should be educating yourself on something that you're interested in, or something that is going to help you in life. Yeah, you got your school education, but what does it really teach you? It teaches
What
the
is more
basics, and
important
that's it. Creativity is important because creativity is like, well, not a lot of people have creativity, but like, creativity causes you to do what, kind of your own thing. You know what I mean? Education is cool. Everybody needs an education, but creativity is so important.
I guess the real thing is like, why are these even being fucking compared? That's
Hey,
not
that's
really,
what I
you know
thought.
what I mean?
These
Like,
are- but it's
like,
not
Okay,
really
do they
random.
go hand in hand? In a way? Oh,
yeah, I think they
okay.
definitely go hand in hand.
I think that creativity is the most important because it allows you to think outside. Education is so like, okay, I didn't go to college. Education is important once you get outside of your box and find what you're meant to do. I think people say, like, relate education to what you're meant to do, and you go to college to get a good job. People,
Yeah,
education
but you
to
can
get
get an
a
education
job.
online
but,
now. You don't gotta
but
like,
it
go
equates
college,
to
you
money,
go to school.
and then the creativity gets sucked out of it
That's
because
true.
you're getting an education to become a nurse, to make the living, to help people. I mean, you have a why, I hope, but creativity is what gets you into your like fucking being, like what you're meant to do in this lifetime.
That's true.
And you don't need to be educated to do that. Think about all the famous people out there, not just famous, but the people that have really made an impact in our world. And look and see how many of them got a college education. It's
That's
about what's up here.
It's very true. Not a lot of them motherfuckers went to college. Some of them dropped out of high school, middle school even.
Yeah, they
Just
need
make
to.
sure you have drive,
GEDs out
determination.
the ass.
Exactly. Just make sure you have drive, determination, all that good shit, and you'll succeed in life. What about you, Phil?
Oh, education, man.
Oh yeah, you already said that.
Not because education, I feel like, how should I put it? Like, you can't teach creativity, but you can educate someone. So I feel like that's why it's more important, because like your creativity is almost like so you're either going to be creative or you're not. You know what I mean? Period.
That's true.
That doesn't really.
That.
You know what I mean? That doesn't
You
really.
need to be educated in anything. I mean,
Exactly.
even meditation, you have to have somebody
Exactly.
that's teaching it to you. So
Yeah.
so you can't really
Balance.
progress.
He's not wrong.
I'm
He's not
equating
wrong
it
at
to
all.
more like college and those high, but when you think about it, education is just on that basic learning, like always learning. And then I would want to take backsies. I would want to take backsies because you can't get better in life unless you're like willing and able to learn.
Right.
Shit, look at me getting all philosophical.
Oh, okay.
Dropping knowledge.
She's growing up.
Hey, you didn't agree with education. You over there, man.
We growing up.
Creative ass nigga.
Oh man. All right, next topic. There's only 2 left. Oh, what's
Thanks,
wrong with it?
Avriel.
Yeah, thanks, Avriel. You sound cute.
rock star singer and mermaid.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one, guys. From Shane Rajot.
She is that.
Rahalt. Anyway,
Shane
from Shane.
Rahul.
Shane?
What religion did you grow up with, and do you still believe in it? Oh man, we about to get not deep, but I'm gonna just let you know very quickly. Christianity, baptism, more specifically, and no.
Okay. So I didn't realize how religious my family was until I became 18 and started, like, I got a full back tattoo. My dad didn't talk to me for a year. They're like straight Southern Baptist. I was raised like going to church and stuff, but I went in high school, I stopped believing in God because my boyfriend at the time, he's a great guy, but just was atheist. But now I'm a member of a non-denominational church, and I believe in like grace and forgiveness, but not that hardcore shit my family believes in, because they, like, a lot of them don't even talk to me because I'm not married and have like a child, and I don't they're all super religious and Baptist, and do I believe in it like they do? No, because I would never treat like somebody in my family or another human being like that.
That's what
So
Christianity
individual-
teaches.
Also individualism, also freaking Satanism, actually. Satanism does that shit. Satan is true.
All right.
So I was
Man.
Do unto others what they've done to you.
I was
It's
never
true.
ever. I was never really.
Yeah, that's a devilish fucking burp right there.
I was never.
Thought he was gonna get me.
I was never actually raised like with any real religion. My mom was apparently agnostic, and my dad was kind of borderline Christian. And from what I've heard, is part of the reason why a little disagreement between my family was that my dad wanted to get me baptized and my mom didn't. So I was never really raised any kind of real religion. I chose to get baptized on my own when I was 22. It was so weird because my whole family started going through like this whole little like Christianity conversion process. It was weird because it just kind of came out of nowhere. I remember I used to have like a Bible sitting on my floor forever, and then like I never read it, but then I started getting interested in, like, I smoked weed for the first time in 10th grade, and I was like, this shit's crazy, and it got me connected with myself, and then I wanted to start understanding religion, so I started reading about the 3 monotheistic religions, which are Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. And then that's when I started digging deeper, and like, so really brought up in any like one religion. I still do believe in Christianity for its like teachings. Do I believe its story and all that? Not so much. I mean, miracles are possible, and water in the wine and all that shit. I believe, if anything, this is what I believe.
Jesus was an Atlantean, and he was a shapeshifter, and he was able to come back as all these different types of prophets, but he was also one linear consciousness, so he was kind of like, anyway, Game of Thrones was kind of like Bronze the Ice King theory. You feel me? So he was able to go through all that,
But he's real and he's Satan. He killed himself many, many times over and over again and kept coming back as prophet. But it's all Jesus.
And the inception of religion.
I don't know if you think about, like, what if we're in the Matrix? What if we're in the Sims game? What if we're in what if I'm somebody's voodoo doll? I'm a Christian, but then I think about stuff like that, so questionable? I don't know. You tell me.
I question some weird stuff.
I'm on the border. I'm borderline agnostic, atheist right now. Agnostic.
Borderline vegetarian.
Yeah.
Daddy!
Skirt me. Skirt you. Get a whole gyro. Get off my cheesesteak.
He had a whole euro.
Okay.
And it was
whole
first
year,
time,
yo.
guys. First time.
It's not that
year,
amazing. Like,
There's so
Neither are you, but I'm saying
you said I ain't got no nipples.
No,
This is a
you
joke.
said you ain't have
You
no
ain't got
nipples.
no nipples.
You said you ain't have no nipples.
Last topic,
Oh, it's
guys.
the last one for real. It's the last.
Top it.
The last.
Top it.
It's the last.
Top it.
Last. Say it again.
It's the last topic. It's the last topic.
It's the
It's the last. Say it again.
Last
it's the
topic.
last topic, motherfucker. You can stick it, Katie. Pick it.
Rachel Dangan.
Rachel Dagan.
If anybody didn't get it and wants to write it down one more time,
Rachel
Rachel Dangan.
Hello, Rachel Dagan.
What are the most believable conspiracy theories?
I go first. Jesus Christ. There you go.
Awkward. You were born when you were born.
Tupac is dead.
200
Tupac
years
is still
ago.
alive as a-
Think about it. 200 years ago, you don't know what was before then. You have faith, okay? Faith, bottom line. However,
why
when
faith-
you want to
why
just
faith
bullshit
is the only
around
thing
and
to rely on?
let this is a bullshit around and think. We can think, right? It doesn't matter what you fucking believe. Conspiracy theories. That's a crazy one to think about.
Tupac is alive.
Tupac is alive. That's one. Hitler. Where the fuck's he at? I heard he's got a
Osama
motherfucking
bin Laden's still
fever.
alive.
Jesus. It was
He might be
all
next door.
political, and they did that for
Osama next
control.
door.
So
That's a believable one.
Yeah, everybody believes that shit.
Tupac's
still
back.
alive.
Tupac's back. Meek Mill.
Everybody.
Everybody's hollering. Tupac's back. You don't
Is
know
it
this
Meek
song?
Mill's dead?
Meek Mill's back.
Ain't that nigga dead?
No, he's in jail.
I still
now.
love you, Meek. Free Meek.
Free Meek. Free Meek. Ain't he dead?
Ain't he
I know.
dead? Shit. Drake didn't kill that nigga?
Here's another believable one.
I just wanna be
The Illuminati in
successful.
like music. the Illuminati in the entertainment industry and how they control the entertainment industry.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, they run that
apparently,
shit.
No, they don't.
They don't run.
Up at the top of the Maybach.
They're just high cons.
Up at the top of the Maybach. Sacrifice.
What do you think, guys? What's your conspiracy theory? That's what I'm gonna ask for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna put up something. What's your most believable conspiracy theory? And I want to know what you guys think.
Hitler.
Hitler?
I don't know. It's just
What's
like,
Hitler? Operation Paperclip? Do y'all know any conspiracy theories?
I'm
What about
trying to-
Sandy Hook?
What's
What
yours?
y'all want to know about shit?
Ooh, they see Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook's a fucking
Sandy
tough
Hook's
one.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
False flag shit? Like, what about the Lithuania and fucking Titanic? I'm a conspiracy theory nut job, so as you can see, I know about a bunch of them.
Titanic.
Another one is that the government's watching us right now, whatever we do. They're
Right now,
watching
of
us right now as we record this.
Yeah, didn't y'all hear
The
about the
FBI,
Facebook leak?
NSA. Oh yeah. I'm thinking
I
about.
said yes
Well, I
to
can't.
all
I
the
can't say
questions
I'm thinking
I
about
asked.
deleting my Facebook because I'm not deleting my Facebook because we're on Instagram. You know.
This child is playing games between IG and Facebook. like, which one's your mistress
Pitting
and
one
which
against
one's the
each
wife,
other.
though?
I think Facebook would be my wife. Instagram would be my mistress. But I'm falling in love with my mistress. So
Ooh.
Instagram
To be
might be my
continued.
wife. To be continued, guys.
And
Both of them
Facebook-
will be my side
Facebook's
bitches.
so Oh shit! Meanwhile, Twitter's
Twitter's
the
just
ugly
a chick that I
stepsister.
Twitter's just a chick that I like hit like every couple of weeks where I'm just bored.
Yo, Twitter's that bitch I smashed when I was 18
Nah, I love
and look
Twitter.
back with full of regret.
Twitter's that dude that I reminisce about from like high school, but I don't ever plan on connecting back with, getting back up. None of that. That's Twitter. MySpace is like who?
MySpace is a chick that was really good to you, but you just left because you were just like, I need to go on to better things. And there were no better things.
MySpace is the dude that you don't
There
want
were
to
no better
remember
things.
because he's the one that sent you all those dick pics you didn't want. That's MySpace.
Yo, MySpace to me is that high school sweetheart you thought you was gonna marry, and then you got out of high school, and then you was like, that bitch moved across the country, and you never seen her again. You always think about the time you had.
You realized you could do better, and you were like, damn, I could do way better.
That's not how it happened.
And then it's just
no
no better.
I always think about
You
MySpace
realize
coming
that
back
we
real
probably
nostalgic.
should've just stayed
Like, I can program the music to come on the website.
MySpace is the girl
And
guy
hide it,
that
the code.
MySpace is the girl guy that got away. It's the one
Yeah, real
They
shit.
are because MySpace don't want to come back now because we moved on.
We
to
moved on.
fucking
MySpace is like,
Facebook.
fuck you.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah, we
Find
moved on.
somebody
You forgot how awesome this shit was?
But Facebook bought Instagram, so Facebook's a pimp. We're sitting here talking
We
about
go
which
so-
one we would
we
rather
go so
be
deep
with.
with this
Facebook
right now.
owns it all.
Alright, guys, we are out
Yeah.
of questions.
Think about it. People trying to sleep up in here. Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
We obviously still ain't got our shit together, man.
Nah, but this is why we're on this podcast for you guys. We're doing this for us. And I hope you guys have enjoyed our podcast.
It's episode number 2.
Episode number 2. Next week will be episode number 3.
3.
And this is the Get Your
It's
Shit
a
Together
magic
podcast.
number.
And
I think
you know
the
what?
next episode I'm gonna put my eyebrows closer together. I think I'm
You
gonna-
know what? Why don't you just get a unibrow?
Maybe I
You know what?
will.
Just how about you just get a whole new fucking face?
Watch yourself, girl.
I thought you were gonna touch my eyebrows. I'm about to kill you.
Wipe me down and I'm gone.
Guys.
And I'm gone.
Wipe me down.
Wipe me down. I'm
So,
gone.
check us out. Make sure you check out our Instagram page, GYSTpod. I know you're already on it now, but sometimes people aren't following shit. Make sure you check me out here. I'm Shepsworth Bentley.
LIL_BIGMIMA.
Wait.
Time
Sorry.
out. Just put in Lil Big Mama. It don't matter.
Just put Big Mama Katie.
You can find me on Catch Me Outside. How about that? But after you're done watching this YouTube video, please copy and paste that shit in a good friend's text message box.
Yes.
So it's the
Comment
old
below on the
24-year-old
YouTube. Comment below on the
text
YouTube.
message box.
Man, you already know where to find me, man. Phil Avocado. If you don't know how to spell avocado, figure it out. Check the logo.
Peace.
Till
Oh,
next
sorry.
time.
I
Get your
did
fucking
not mean to flip you guys off. I'm so sorry, guys.
Get your shit together, boy. Get your shit together. You get your shit together too. Y'all get your shit together.
Real, and it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. It ain't been real fun. Oh, it's not off yet.